was written in my genes, I'm the chosen one. The fine print said I might be the only one. It's a lonely road that I walk through. Things I pass on these streets will haunt you. People hate what they see, but it's all cool. People hate when I speak, cause it's all true.
Squad, back at y'all with another video. Today's topic is showing up is half the battle. So, you know, in life, when you're going through your situations, work, regular life, everyday stuff at home, taking care of your kids, trying to hit the goals you want to hit, maybe going to the gym, maybe you want to read more, maybe you want to learn more, whatever it is, maybe you want to get out and do more things in nature, whatever it is, showing up is half the battle. 9 times out of 10, what really stops us is just the fact of getting up and doing whatever we said we were going to do. By just showing up and doing whatever you can do within that moment, you're already winning, because the fact that you showed up means that you put the effort forth to do something that you said you wanted to do. And by doing that, you are aligned with the things that you said and things that you thought in your mind, and you took action to make that a reality. So showing up is half the battle. Sometimes just showing up, once you just get yourself out there and make the effort and you put yourself out there, everything else just falls in place. And I know sometimes it can feel like it might take a lot of energy, or you might be stressed out or tired or overwhelmed, whatever the situation might be, distracted. It could be a multitude of things that is going on that's stopping you from coming in and doing whatever it is that you want to do. But if you can get past those feelings and those emotions and just show up to whatever it is that you want to do, then your situation is going to move smoothly, more smooth than you think it's going to, just by you putting the effort out there and showing up. Because then, like I said, everything else will just fall in line, and you'll feel fulfillment because you took the time to follow your words with action. So anytime that you meet your words, your thoughts, your goals, your aspirations, your desires with action, that's an automatic connection to your inner self, your inner core, and it automatically makes you one with yourself by following those actions. And when you do it consistently, that's when you gain more power within yourself, because now you believe in yourself, because when you say you're going to do something, you do it. When you make a pact and you stick to it, that makes you feel better about yourself, because you said those things, and now because you said those things and you followed it with action, you stuck to what you said, now you're going to have more self-esteem within yourself, because now you look at yourself as somebody who is honest and true to their word, as opposed to if you say something and you don't follow through on it, and now you're going to look at yourself as incompetent and not trustworthy to yourself. You don't even trust yourself to follow through with the things that you say you're going to do. And you have to be careful with that, because when you don't do the things that you say you're going to do, like when you're not being honest to yourself, then you're not going to be honest to other people. And then you're going to also feel like other people aren't being honest to you. But that's really just because you're not being honest to yourself, because whatever you feel and think and however you move is going to be a reflection of your reality. So like I always say on this channel, it starts with energy first. So whatever energy you're carrying. So if you're carrying the energy of somebody who stands by what they say and doesn't waver from that, you stick to what you say and then you follow through, then again, you're going to feel good about yourself on the inside. And since you feel good and you trust yourself, you're going to have more trust in other people, because you're going to be emitting that energy from within you to the outside world. And then those type of people who are like you are going to vibrate towards you, because that's the energy you're putting out. So it's really simple when you think about it. And that's why showing up is half the battle, because showing up in your authentic self, being who you should be, truly be to yourself, whatever you say you want to be to yourself, by doing that and showing up in that manner, is going to automatically reflect better in your everyday life, because you're giving off a certain frequency, and that frequency is going to vibrate back to you. So again, within that, when you have those thoughts of, I don't want to do this, or I know I said I was going to do that and I don't feel like doing it, try to push yourself to do it. And it's understandable if you said you were going to do something, and you every once in a while you're like, you know what, I know I said I was going to do this, but I really need to take a break because I'm exhausted, or I really need to take a break because I'm overwhelmed, or something like that. I need a minute, or I need a day of rest. That's more than understandable. But you don't want to make that a reoccurring pattern to where you set a goal or an idea in your mind that you want to fulfill, and then you don't fulfill it. It's going to be more rewarding to push through 9 times out of 10 than it is going to be to take that day or whatever when you've already consistently done that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make that a reoccurring pattern. You want to make being consistent in what you say you're going to do and then following it a reoccurring pattern, so that you can build positive momentum, and within that momentum you can have the results that you want to have. So it's really that simple. It's the best example of that is like going to the gym. If you want to have a better health for yourself, and maybe whatever it is, you want to lose weight, gain muscle, whatever the case may be, build endurance, by being consistent and just showing up, you've already won half of the battle, because that's the hardest part, is showing up and getting yourself there. But once you show up, then you start working out, everything else just follows suit. So it's easy once you get there. The hardest part is to get in the motivation and get there. But the motivation that you should make for yourself is the fact that you said you wanted to get there, and you don't want to lie to yourself. You want to be true to yourself. You want to be honest to yourself. You don't want to not believe in yourself. You don't want to say something and then when you say it, you already know you're just BSing and you're not really going to do it. You don't want that, because that's a bad energy to carry. You want to say whatever you're going to say, and then stick to whatever it is that you said you were going to do, or however you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's that simple when it comes down to it. That's my message for today, my words of wisdom. Showing up is half the battle. Be true to yourself. Don't lie to yourself, number 1, and then don't lie to others, number 2. And even if you have been in that type of energy of not being consistent within yourself, or not being consistent with other people, which if you're not being consistent with other people, you're definitely not being consistent with yourself. So even if you have been in that energy, you can turn it around. It's not like that's the end all be all. You can make a choice, and that's the beautiful thing about the life we live, is that we have the power of choice. So you can choose to do whatever it is you want to do in any moment. So if you've been moving a certain way and having a certain pattern, and you don't like it, or it's not yielding you the type of results that you want, then you can easily make a choice to switch what you're doing and move in a different direction, move in a different way, show up in a different energy. And therefore, by doing that, you're able to move yourself from this lower vibration frequency to a better one that's going to suit you more and grant you better things and better experiences in your situation for yourself and the people and your relationships that you have. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if you're operating on that lower level, you're going to attract those lower frequencies, and that's not what you want. Now, when you push yourself and you become consistent with yourself and honest with yourself and true to yourself, then automatically that means you're going to be true to other people, honest with other people. You're going to even maybe want to aid other people to push themselves. And then by that energy alone, you're going to attract a better frequency of people into your life, and you're gonna have a better experience, because that's just the way it works, period. You know what I'm saying? That's how this whole situation is set up. And when you can understand that and grasp that concept, then your life will become exponentially better in all areas of your life. Just off of the frequency that you're carrying and the energy that you're moving with, which is consistency, honesty, and the betterment of yourself and other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's my words of wisdom for today. Even if you're depressed, if you're anxious, fearful, stressed, overwhelmed, honestly, those are all things that just deter you, to keep you in a lower frequency. But when you can fight past that and then do the things that you say you're going to do, or be the person that you said you were going to be, the person that you know you really want to be at your core, in your core of cores, and not whatever you're portraying to be on the outside, that's when you're going to generate a better existence of life for you and for other people. And that's what I want for you, because that's what I want for me. And that's why I'm consistently working on myself, and also giving out the gems that I soak up and learn to people who may not have the information and want to have a better quality of life for themselves. So that's why I stay consistent with the videos. I stay consistent with my everyday life and taking care of myself, no matter how I feel, because I don't wake up every day feeling 100%. Nobody does. That's just life. But when you can push past that and still do the things that you know you need to do, and the things that you know you want to do, that's when you're showing real grit, determination, and real actual love for yourself. That's when you're showing real love for yourself. And that love that you pour into yourself, you'll be able to be filled up, and then you'll, have access to help other people fill up their cup. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some words of wisdom from me. I'm hoping that you're having a good day. I'm sending love out your way, and I'm holla.
It's about time to clock in. I put a lot of time in, locked in, picking my time to get it poppin'. Watch it, no facing me now, I got it dialed in. Got the beat ticking, kicking it like I'm Shaolin. Extend on my arm, fire it like I'm Dowsim. Stretch out a thought, incredible how my mind bends. Create a whole verse, I'm biblical with this God pen. Mind so pure is rare, looking at my gym. Every bar I pull is a rep, welcome to my gym. No trainer, pushing up weight, don't gotta spot him, no brainer. None of you lanes could top him.